The Mercedes-Maybach GLS 600 will not be able to remain anonymous this year. With its two-tone paint, hood-mounted three-pointed star, and commanding appearance, this Maybach-badged SUV is the type of car that makes everyone in the neighborhood stop and take notice. If you really want to feel like a king, then this awesome supercar is for you. What's special about this car and how immense is it? In today's video, we're discussing the ultimate luxury SUV Maybach GLS 600. Kindly stay tuned until the end of the video. The Mercedes-Maybach GLS 600, on the other hand, is more about its plush cabin, appropriate for a genuine monarch, sports car, or hedge fund manager who would own one of those luxury mansions. The inside has a lounge-like vibe thanks to the Napa leather, polished wood, and other high-quality materials. We spent a few days raising the value of our home by putting a $190,700 GLS 600 4MATIC in lunar blue metallic and iridium silver metallic in our driveway. The paint alone costs $18,500, which is enough to purchase an entry-level car for your children. But it's the finish that informs the world that it is no average GLS. The 23-inch forged wheels will set you back an additional $5,500. Running errands was fantastic with its hand-built 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8, producing 550 horsepower and 538 pounds-per-foot of torque. Trips to the grocery store included an erroneous turn onto the motorway, from which we were unable to find a proper exit for quite some time. But we've previously chronicled the excitement of being behind the wheel. This is a close-up of the inside. Let's take a look inside the Mercedes-Maybach GLS. When you approach the GLS 600, a wide power retractable running board deploys to make it simpler to get in, even though this is not a particularly tall SUV, and the car lowers significantly when you open the door. For loading, the suspension may be lowered even further. Closing the soft closed doors provides another view into the luxurious cocoon within. The abundance of internal illumination first grabs your attention. Mercedes is one of the finest at creating moods with stripes of shifting colored lights. The lights run across the dashboards, down the doors, onto the floor, and into the back seat, completely encircling the cabin. Touch the screen to select a single hue for the ambient lighting or multicolored animation with ocean blue, purple sky, red moon, and fiery red. You may even adjust the brightness to warm up the all-black interior. There's a lot of piano black lacquer trim, an $850 option, and Maybach insignia are peppered freely throughout, notably textured in the metal finish on the brake and accelerator pedals to remind you where you are. The seats are perforated black Napa leather, heated and vented. The seat options also allows you to change the side bolsters, lumbar support, and posture. Activate your preferred massage, such as hot relaxing back, hot relaxing shoulder, activating, classic, and others. This amazing car provides executive-class luxury that seems out of this world. The Maybach is available as a conventional 5-passenger SUV, but our test car had the optional and free 4-seat executive configuration. The second row is the place to be if you want to feel like royalty. The seats are lounge chairs that are heated and cooled and have massaging features, as well as an attached leather cushion for your head and a second matching loose cushion. The chairs recline similarly to seats in current movie theaters, with extendable footrests if the rear seat is pulled back and the front seat is pushed forward, even though the third row is eliminated to allow additional second row legroom. The $800 champagne flute holder in the center console is located between the back seats. This is an additional 1,100 champagne fridge, which takes up almost 1/6 of the back luggage area. But rich people pack light stuff, right? The $1,800 pull-out folding trays, similar to those used on airplanes, with a rubberized finish that allows you to sip bubbly securely while listening to a 27-speaker Burmester surround sound music system. The trays may be positioned in either portrait or landscape mode, making the pair more versatile for work or pleasure. There is a charging pad provided for all of your gadgets. Adjustable air vents and a line of temperature and fan speed controls are available in this center console for rear seat passengers. Open the gleaming black cover to reveal 2 deep cup holders suitable for tall travel mugs. Set comfort settings and media choices using the touchscreen between the seats. The main screen in the front has a remote control, as do the rear infotainment screens, albeit there were none on the back seats of this particular model. The iPad, which you had to carry with you, will be held in a removable plastic cargo sleeve. Front seat requirements. The $600 wood and leather steering wheel are glossy black, with leather wraps around the edges where your hands rest and extra leather in the center where the horn is hidden beneath the Mercedes insignia. It has a high-end appearance and feel. There are also grab bars on either side of the center console, which is presumably for holding on for dear life when off-roading. In the case of the Maybach, this indicates that the handles are more decorative than useful. A modest pocketbook can fit in the center console's basic yet deep storage bin. The cup holders include heating and cooling capabilities. In the console between the 2 front seats is an infotainment screen that can be removed to transport the vehicle into a mobile device with email, calendar, contacts, Google, and apps set up similarly to a smartphone. The UX system requires you to replace it to reconnect to the car. It has satellite radio, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto, as well as an augmented reality navigation system and a rubber charge pad hidden behind the beautiful cover. Screens are all the rage in this amazing car. The dash has a single continuous screen that runs from the instruments in front of the driver to the center infotainment section. Scroll through the astonishing levels of information accessible, all of which are shown with vivid visuals. All residents have charging stations and a plethora of power outlets. Mercedes-Benz air vents line up underneath the screen, bordered by black trim with white pinstriping. The striping extends onto the doors, while the black inside is broken up by the chrome trim and mild contrast stitching. The velvety leather is abundant. It even serves as the headliner. The SUV boasts a 4-zone climate control system, so no one needs to share their preferences with other passengers, but everyone may enjoy the trademark interior aroma system. You may operate the sunshades and double-pane sunroof using buttons that operate each shade independently or have them all open and closed at the same time. The main cabin is separated from the luggage section by a wooden parcel shelf. The long and short of it is that the GLS 600 is ritzy enough to compete with the Bentley Bentayga or a $300,000 Rolls-Royce Cullinan, so the Maybach is a luxury bargain in that regard. However, if you ever sat in the new 2021 Mercedes-Maybach S-Class, you'll know that the Maybach can and has already progressed beyond the GLS. The GLS is meant to be the S-Class of SUVs. It's on its way there, but it's not quite there yet. We anticipate that the following generation will close the gap. Performance and engine. According to Mercedes-Maybach, the GLS 600 has a twin-turbocharged V8 engine that generates 558 horsepower and can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.8 seconds. The engine is backed up by a 48-volt hybrid system, which provides a little extra boost right away. If that's not quick enough for you, consider the Mercedes-AMG GLS 63, which has a 603 horsepower version of this powertrain and accelerates to 60 miles per hour in 3.6 seconds on our test track. We were delighted with the smooth running and confident handling of our initial test drive. Air suspension is standard, including a Maybach mode that reduces road bumps. The cost of a Mercedes-Maybach GLS 600. The most recent Mercedes-Maybach GLS 600 is an extremely premium SUV with a starting price of $162,000. The phrase cheap may not come to mind when thinking of a Maybach model, yet it competes with the Bentley Bentayga and Range Rover SV Autobiography for opulent amenities and outstanding performance while costing far less. You won't listen to folks like us when determining which option to order if you're seeking a high-quality luxury SUV. Aside from that, the Mercedes-Maybach GLS 600 has always retained many feature standards, such as semi-autonomous driving, Nappa leather seats, and gorgeous interior and exterior accents. We advise you to browse through the different customization choices to really customize the Mercedes-Maybach GLS 600. The infotainment system. The front seats include two 12.3-inch infotainment screens that employ Mercedes' newest Benz MBUX software interface, while rear seat passengers get two 11.6 screens to watch movies or manage their music system. A Burmester audio system with an astonishing 27 speakers is also available. Well, what do you think? Is the Maybach superior to the Rolls-Royce? Let's discuss that in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like, and leave a comment saying I subscribed, and I'll personally reply to all of your comments. Thanks!